What is going on? How you guys doing? And by that I mean ladies and gentlemen. How are you this morning, dear?
Good.
Okay, Miss Sarah came with me because it motivates me. I don't know why. Didn't get to work yesterday, guys, and I've got some stuff I want to show you, but I'm doing some research on it before I show it to you. There is something new from Toro Eyewear that I do want to show you, and they sent me a little something that I'm going to be using this winter. So, well, not winter, but like fallish winter, you know what I mean? Times are changing, guys. There's hardly any trimming on these yards. Leaves are starting to fall, as you can see. Hence, putting the gator blades on in 2 weeks. Aeration comes at the end of this month, but today we are going to do a 1,000 hour review on the Scag. Yeah, I mean, I believe I did a 250, a 500. You know, I don't know. I did a couple reviews on it. There's some things I like about it. There's some things I dislike about it, but you have to remember this is 4 years old. So they have changed quite a bit on them since then. But I'll tell you what, it runs like a champ since Dave and I put that new pulley on. I love it, love it, love it. It's so smooth and no noise, no rattling. So anyway, let's get some footage around here somewhere. You guys know I do that house, this house, the one next to it, and of course these two here. So anyway, we'll get talking. We'll figure out something to tell you about the V-Ride. Do I think it's worth the money? 110% worth the money, man. I will tell you once again, I'm going to say this. I had a viewer that is leaving comments, and he was so nice of him to say this. I mean, this has really just blessed my heart. He said, because of you, I bought the bad boy, and he used it for the first time the other day. It was the Revolt, the stand-on. He said he absolutely loves it. Smooth, cuts great, stripes nicely, and he said he is more than happy with it. So guys, enough jibber jabber. Let me go to work. Tell you what, guys, I cannot wait until the sprinklers get shut off for the year. This grass is soaked. man. We had rain all day yesterday, and they decided to water this morning. Whew, I don't know. I can't wait till it gets shut off. Let's get this done. Okay, this is what I've been doing since I last saw you folks. This one here, you know that big one back there, here's the front of it. Did this one here, and show you some stripe action. Did this one here. So it took me about, I would say, close to two and a half hours maybe to do all 4 of these. You got to go inside the gate, then you've got behind the gate. That's a good close to an acre right there. This one's pretty close to an acre. So, whoo, hey, real quick, first things first on the review. Real unhappy with the pulleys, but I did find out from a viewer that in 2022 Scag started using Timken bearings in the pulleys. So that's great news, because y'all know I'm getting ready to buy. And the only reason I'm not buying yet is because I hear there's a new V-Ride 2 coming out. And it's got dual tanks, and I can't remember what else it has, but I'm hearing about this from several reliable sources. Some say it could be at the GIE. I don't know. Now, I won't be there, but I'm sure I'll see it on a video, or they'll post it online or something on Instagram. But I'm not going to buy until I get my hands on that bad boy. So unless there's a bad boy dealer within about a 20-mile radius of my house. So far, can't get them. The closest one Tim said was around 70 miles away. Way too far to drive. So anyway, let's get on with it, man, and talk about the V-Ride 2. Okay, guys, I just got off the phone with my buddy Dave Fitch, and he skipped all of his yards today, which I can completely understand it. But I don't know, my yards are still needing cut, which I'm very blessed for that. I can't say anything. I mean, we have not skipped one today. Everybody for tomorrow, which was for today, but because of the rain, we had to put it off. You can see the difference in cut and not cut. I mean, it's still growing. So, hey, I got to give a shout out to the Lord for keeping me working, because I could really need it, and it could be dried up like it is for Dave. Now, fortunately, you know, Dave does this just to have something to do, and he doesn't have to rely on it. So thank God for that. But I feel for you guys out there who things are dried up on, and you're looking, you know, you're trying to pay your bills on this. So I understand it. It's rough. I've been there. Just hang in there, man. Things will change. And but I got to get this one cut. I'll show you the after. Okay, there it is, guys. All done. Walk you over and show you. This didn't have to take much off. I only had to trim about 40% of it. That's another thing. I am not trimming everything. So there's what it looks like now compared to the house next door. So let me get these last 3 done and we will get to talking about the V-Ride. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, everyone, we are done home, and let's go over this thing. So with 1,003 hours on it, I'm going to tell you right now, would I buy it again? Absolutely. It's been a great motor, been a great mower. I found, well, I actually had a product sent to me that I've been using on it, and I'll show you that in a couple days. And man, has it changed everything, especially with that quick shoot and just overall feel of loosening things up. But what has happened to it? So it broke a throttle cable last year. The clutch went out last year. 2 pulleys. We have never changed the belt, right, honey?
No, but the clutch was this April.
Yeah, oh, the clutch was this April. Okay, so I'm wrong. The clutch was this April, throttle cable last year. Other than those things, guys, nothing has went wrong with this mower. Not one thing. I did buy the twills because I was tired of getting flat tires. Both of those are flat. They've got 6 plugs in one and 7 in the other. I have not changed. You know what? In fact, I did change the belt on this last winter. So I've had 1 belt change on it. And that belt that I took off was not necessarily bad. I just changed it because I wanted to. Plus I changed the hydro belt. This is one thing I don't like about the older Scags. I know they've reinforced this, but man, these were not good. These things rip so easy. That thing started ripping at like 500 hours. So I know they've redone the seat, and that's good because that seat was not great. You know, I used to have a problem with this brake sticking when you took it off. That was taken care of by the lubricant that this company sent me. Put that on there a week and a half ago. It has not had a problem since. I'm loving this stuff, man. I can't wait to share it with you. But overall for 1,000 hours, man, I've changed the fuel filter once, and a lot of you guys don't know this, and I'll try to find it, but I did have a 52 and this 48. I didn't really start using this that much until early last year, and I think I put 250 hours on it. So when we started this year, I went ahead and changed the hydro fluid, and it's due at 1,037, and the oil change is due at 1,023, as you can see right there. Maybe you can't. Yeah, 1,023. I changed it on 8/27. So this thing has been absolutely fantastic. Nothing wrong with it. Minor things. I mean, I have not spent more than $600 on it in 4 years. It is 4 years old. It's coming up on 5 years. So all I can tell you is what I know. And I handle some bumpy, crappy yards. Although you guys don't see it all the time, this thing, I mean, Doc's adult bounce house is enough to tear any mower to pieces. And this thing just keeps going. So You can't go wrong with the Scag, man. You can't go wrong with the V-Ride. All mowers have issues, okay? All mowers. Every one of them. Even all you Exmark fans have videos where you're constantly doing something to them and they're tearing up. So it happens. This mower has been excellent to me. This mower is going to be good for at least another 1,000 hours, hopefully. And would I recommend one? Highly recommend it. I also highly recommend the Bad Boy. Those are just two mowers that I've fallen in love with over time. And I haven't got to use the Bad Boy. I used it on 2 or 3 yards and I was sold on it, man. The only problem is, like I said, you cannot get them in my area. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I can only tell you, for me, this mower has held up. It's just been amazing. And if you get 1,000 hours on a mower and you haven't had to do anything to it, you gotta let me know, because I don't know many guys who have not had to do something. So, hey, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a blessed day. God loves you. I love you. Sarah loves you. Do you have something to say, honey?
Yeah.
All right. What are your parting thoughts?
If you guys really want a good mower, check out Blade Brigade with Big Mo and his Cheetah too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big shout out to Big Mo and Blade Brigade. I'll put that up here somewhere. But anyway, guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. I'll see you. Peace.